Working on that. I'm going to be talking to John Chow, who makes money in ways that I didn't know you could make a lot of money doing this. And if you've ever wondered how it happens, he's going to explain it to us. Welcome to the show this morning. John, you're a blogger.
Yes, I am.
Okay, but you make really good money blogging.
Well, yeah, some say I do.
What would you say? In what area? How much money do you make?
My blog generates right now about $30,000 per month.
Per month?
Yeah.
Now, I always thought that blogging was something you just talked about yourself, right?
Well, you can, but you can blog about any topic you want.
Okay. Yeah. How do you do this? How is it that you're managing to make money doing this for a living?
Well, my blog just produces very, very good content that people like to read, and a lot of people come and read it every day. And the money is generated from advertising that's on my blog.
Okay. So, but how do you get people to come and read your blog?
Right. Well, the first thing you got to do is, of course, to produce good content. Right. Well, the content, no one's going to read it.
Right. It's got to be good.
It's got to be good. Exactly.
Okay.
And if once you have the content, the next thing you should do is definitely try to get your name out there. You can do that by just finding out a blog that's in your niche that writes about the same topic you write about. Contact them and just say hi, comment on their blog, and eventually they'll discover your blog. If you have a great article, tell them about it. They might link to it. So
it's all about linking your page to all these other pages, right?
Yeah, that's basically that's what blog's about. Blog is one big link train as far as I'm concerned.
Right. This is what you do all day long.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Like, I get up in the morning after checking an email and deleting the 1,000 spams that I get.
Hey, like the rest of us, right? Yeah. Just like the rest of us. How did you get into doing this?
Originally, I've always been on the internet.
Yeah.
My first website was made back in 1999, and that's how I originally made my money.
That's a long time ago in the internet world.
It is a lifetime.
Yeah, it is a lifetime ago, isn't it? Okay, yeah. But then the whole .com thing imploded.
Yeah, and I managed to survive the .com crash.
Yeah.
And then blogging came around, and that's when I discovered blogging. And they said the original idea of the blog was just an outlet for me to talk about stuff that I couldn't talk about in my main site, which is a technology site. Okay,
so it's really whatever thoughts kind of straight into your head, whatever you felt like talking about, that's what you did.
Exactly, and that's why the blog was called johnchow.com, because I didn't know what to talk about. I just want to talk about stuff that interests me.
Were you surprised, though, when that started to work for you and people started to comment on that site as opposed to your main site?
Yeah, I did, because I never expected it to actually grow that big.
Yeah.
Like, when I first decided to monetize the site, I always thought that maybe I'd get to about $2,000 a month.
Right.
Yeah, that was my original. The original goal was to make full-time income with part-time blogging.
And now you're making more than full-time income.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, with full-time blogging, though, too. A lot of people would love to do this for a living, and that's why you write books and you help people out. What mistakes do you think that people make when they try to do this?
Honestly, I think the number one mistake is they're just doing it for money.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that, though? People would say, aren't you doing it for the money, too?
Well, no, I started for fun.
Oh, I see. Okay, so then how would people do it properly, in your mind?
Well, blog about your passion. Blog about what you really care about. Because if you're just blogging for money, then you're just blogging about topics that are hot right now.
Okay.
That you may not actually know anything about the topic, but you're doing it because that's the hot topic.
Right.
But if you just blog about what you really, really like to talk about, your passion will come through, and the people will see that, and that's when your readership will build.
Okay, but then you got to make it an effort, right? You got to put some work into this.
No, but the thing, if you're passionate about it, it's not much of an effort, is it?
I guess not. How do you find advertisers? How do you find people willing to advertise on your blog?
There are a whole bunch of ad networks you could join. Like, I don't actually seek out advertisers. And when I started, I used Google AdSense.
Right.
And they actually provide all the advertisers for me. I just installed their ad code so I can just concentrate on writing.
See, you know way more about this still, so you're far more advanced than sort of just a basic person who'd want to be interested in doing something like this.
Well, that's what my blog's all about. And if anyone wants to know how to make money by blogging, that's what the theme of my blog is.
Do you think that's kind of funny, though?
Yeah, You're
making money on your blog by writing a blog about how to make money when you're blogging?
Yeah, actually, and I spun off of thousands of copycats.
Nice. Well, good job, then. If people want more information, they can check out our website, citytv.com/BT Vancouver. Thank you very much for that, John. 9:28, you're watching Breakfast Television. Seems like a big circle.